All right, you guys are worse than the morning crowd. Come on, there's more people out there right now, and I can't hear any of you. All right, thank you so much. So, as I mentioned in the morning, we are representatives of the nation of the Mexica people, who are falsely known in history and archaeology and anthropology as Aztecs. That is a word that does not even exist in our language. It was given to us by some kind of anthropologist at some point who thought he knew something. So, what you're going to see here are dances that we have been preserving as a tradition. Right now in history, they also teach that this tradition, this native culture, does not exist. Well, I don't know how we're standing right here in front of you. It's kind of strange. All right here. Yeah, we exist. We are people who come from Mexico, which is the incorrect pronunciation. Mexico is the incorrect pronunciation of our nation. Mexico. We have to understand that our language derives from the Euro-Aztecan, as what they've labeled it in anthropological terms. That tongue, the mother family, we use Nahuatl, okay? And so we have to understand that us as indigenous people, because we are, right now there is a narrative out there trying to push that we are invading some place, that we are some kind of migrant invasion, but yet what's kind of odd to think about is we've been here and we've never left, and we've always been here as indigenous people. Thank you. So we're here sharing that culture as we always have. We share. We try to inform and teach, because that's what our people have always done for thousands of years. So you see that we came out and there was a little dance that was done, and then a little larger dance or longer dance, and then another short little dance. So what you're going to see is that each dancer does this little short dance before and after this larger dance, and in our language we call it Nahui Olin, or del permiso. It's a permission dance. And as indigenous people, all indigenous cultures across the world have always practiced asking for permission and then giving thanks, because that is a fundamental of living a healthy and noble life, okay? The dance that was offered in our language, we call it toshli. Toshli. Toshli is the rabbit. Us, in our culture and our philosophy, we associate this energy, this animal, with the children because of the energy that they have and the way that they move. But it's also related to the women, in the sense that in our culture, when we seen the moon in Tenochtitlan, we noticed there was an imprint of a rabbit inside that moon. Check it up on Google if you don't believe me. We didn't have Google back then either to check anything. We used our eyes. Actually, we used the earth to understand how to do that. And that is why that rabbit is associated with the woman, because that moon works with the waters on the earth, and it also influences how a woman interacts with those waters as well, that female energy, right? And then also it's an understanding of abundance, right? I don't know if anybody out here has ever had rabbits, but you put two rabbits together, next thing you have 20, right? And we look at it as something kind of weird right now in the day we live in, right? But it's not, right? That's nature. Nature provides, just like that, if we get out of her way. And that's the key, to get out of her way. So when we do this dance, we're thinking about all this goodness for these children, because it relates to the children. When we do this dance, we're thinking about how these women are, and the way that we want them to have that same beauty and that same goodness in their lives. And then we think about the abundance for each and every single person here. Abundance. Abundance of love, abundance of money, abundance of clean water, abundance of clean food, abundance of goodness, education, work, whatever it is you're looking for. Abundance. Because as indigenous people, we understand when there is an abundance of, there is no reason to fight, right? And that's where we stand. We choose peace over aggression and violence and division and separation. We're going to continue. Thank you. Esto, chelo. All right. Thank you. So, this dance that was offered, in our language we call it shiokoat or klet. This dance is a fire dance. I was explaining this morning that this dance is done in accordance, or used to traditionally be done in accordance to our calendrical system that has a 52-year cycle. But what I didn't mention in the morning, which I really wish I would have remembered, because I try to say it in every single presentation. Our people, Mexican people, created the most accurate calendar in existence in all time, through all mankind and civilization. We created a calendar that does not need to adjust itself like we do with leap year. We don't need to do that. This here is one of those examples that I like to bring out when I talk to people. When we do presentations and I say, there's a narrative out there that tries to say something about us, and it attacks us as people. But yet what I want to always try to say is, well, you know what, there's bad people in every culture and every system, but this is who we are. This is who we are. We're intelligent people, Mexican people, extremely intelligent. If you understand the capabilities of what we did, even when we talk about our cities, and they say, well, we don't understand how they did it, so I guess there were aliens that came down and moved those big stones for them. Come on. When a people works together to the effect where we're all understanding the importance of working together to have for all, you can accomplish miracles. And this is a miracle. And this dance, when it used to be done and we used to put out our main fires and we used to have this ceremony to create a new fire, what used to happen is that people used to take those fires back to their towns and back into their homes. And when we do this dance, we understand that just like the fire regenerates and renews, we can take that with us at all times. And so us, again, as indigenous people of this land, of Anahuac, this is what we call Anahuac. It starts up through parts of southern Canada, all the way down through that corridor of the southwestern United States, the northwestern United States, and it ended down in what is falsely known as Nicaragua, because it is not Nicaragua. That is another mispronunciation. That is Nik Anahuac, which means here ends Anahuac. And this love that we have, this beauty, this regeneration, this rebirth, we send out to all of you. Because that's all we've ever been trying to do, is build something that can last, build something that we can give to our children. And we're still trying to share that with you. That's why we're here today. We want to share that regeneration. Don't carry your trauma, work on it. Don't carry the guilt, work on it. Forgive, help, support, hope. That is who we are, and that is what we want you to take home. We got a real special dance for you that we're going to do with the women. These women are going to line up and they're going to do a special dance. What I want to mention to all of you before we do this dance is, right now you're looking at a cooperation of about 5 or 6 different groups from Philadelphia, New Jersey, and Mexico. This is how we work as people together. And so we're going to offer this dance. ¿Los demás van a danzar o nada más ustedes? ¿Todos?
Jerry.
Nada más las mujeres, por favor. Los demás se pueden venir hasta acá atrás, por favor. Fórmense una línea, por favor, las muchachas. Vamos a hacer esa danza. come on. Not for these beautiful ladies. I ain't gonna let you get away with that. That's right, give it up. This dance is done in a special way by these beautiful women here. Powerful. We have to start recognizing the strength and the beauty and the amazement of our women in general, all together. Yes. So this dance, we call it ofrenda. It's the offering. This dance is a dance that we do because we understand the offering that the woman gives when she gives life. Because without that offering, we don't have life. The man is important, the man is involved. We always have to understand that together, we have to work together in order to make this world work. In order to make our families work, we have to cooperate. But we also have to understand that offering that the women give, and the offering that we have to give to our Mother Earth, the offering we have to give to the elements, to the spirits, to that energy, to the universe. We have to get back to that. And that, my friends, that is something that at one point in time, all people, didn't matter where you were from, used to have that connection to. And we've been disconnected to it systematically and intentionally in order to help maintain division, so that way we do not have the real strength and ability to make beneficial change in this world. And whenever I do these presentations, I say, we're not doing this for us. We're not doing this for us. Look at these kids out here. They're out here dancing. Look at all these kids out here. They're watching. What are we teaching them? What are we showing them? What are we leaving them? Right now, we're going to close out just the same way we opened up this morning. We're going to blow these atecocolis, or these conch shells. We're going to take this poposhkomit and offer this copal, this incense, and we're going to pray for the betterment of all of your lives. We're going to pray for the betterment of the lives of your family, and we're going to pray for the betterment of this country and all countries around the world, so that way hopefully things start changing, that we start respecting each other, we start caring for each other, we start forgiving each other. And that way these children have the best possible future that we can leave for them. Thank you. If you'd like to stand with us while we salute these four directions, I encourage you, stand with us. You can even come up inside a little bit if you want to come right here, just on the outside of where the dancers are. Thank you.